didn't mean to do that. But apparently somebody wanted me to tap back in, and I just want you to know that God loves you. God loves you, and yeah, that's it. It's also Christmas season. Most people celebrate Christmas, so I'm doing Vlogmas. This is not to take away from the reason for the season. This is just to be able to market what it is that I do in this space. And I already share things about God. I already share devotionals and things like that. This is not blasphemy by any means. I just want to be able to share what God has given me, the skills and the talents and the gifts that God has given me. And one of those things has been gig work, and the way I've been able to navigate using gig work to create financial freedom in my life. So if that's something that you want to learn more about, then this Gigmas series is one you want to tune into. I'll make a playlist for all of them so you can kind of binge out that content. There will be 31 videos where I'm giving the pros and the differences from all the gig platforms that I work. So I'm live from the front seat, but I'm about to be live from the gym. Live from the gym now. I am about to walk for about 10 minutes and do my devotional. But I told y'all we start off in the gym. And I'm using the gimbal, so bear with me. Bear with me as I learn how to navigate this gimbal situation. But yeah, let's get this treadmill started. Quick start. Begin workout. Just like that, just like that, we in it. Just like that, just like that, we in it. It's cold outside, so I drove over here today, but I can easily walk over to the gym. The pace a little slow, so let's pick it up. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get a quick about 10-minute walk in. Today is December the 1st, and this month is all about accountability, so it doesn't matter what's going on. The target is to lose 10 pounds in the month of December, and I'm probably gonna do it walking. Now, if I feel inspired to do other workouts or things like that, I will, but what I wanna be held accountable to is walking every day for 10 minutes. So I want you to come along the journey with me, get in the gym, get walking. Matter of fact, the challenge for you is whenever you watch these videos, for you to be on a walk, and the videos will be at least 10 minutes long, so you'll get your 10-minute walk in. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna get into my devotional for the day, so I'll see you guys at the end of the walk. We did it. All right, that's it for the walk today. I have to get to the grocery store because I have another appointment later. Workout summary: 10 minutes, 43 seconds, and 41.41 miles. Okay, to the grocery store we go, and then like I said, I have a brief meeting before we go to the farm to also get some more groceries, and after that I have a pre-scheduled VHO route, so I'll see you guys in the store. This gimbal is going to take some getting used to, but such is the nature of all things. Whenever you're doing something new, you got to adjust, you got to get used to the newness of it, and then eventually it'll be smooth like butter. We made it. It is about 8:19, 8:20. And today we're going to talk about, so it's Gigmas, right? So we're going to talk about the first type of gig that I ever did. And that was rideshare. Rideshare was the first type of gig that I ever did. And I did rideshare for both Lyft and for Uber. And we're going to talk about the pros and the differences between the two. But first, I got to get these groceries. Let me grab my list. I got about 35 minutes to spend $30 or $35. Let's see what I can get. So we are skipping the fruit and vegetable section. Because we are going over to Perkins Orchard or Perkins Farm later to get that stuff. But here I gotta get bread, eggs, cereal, ground beef, pasta sauce. What else? I think that's it. All right, we're all bagged up. Time to get back to the house. We put our receipts away. I collect all my receipts for the month right up here as for now, and then I gather them at the last day of the month and I sort them and put them away for tax time. We are doing awesome on time. I have 20 minutes to spare, so let's get into Gigmas. On the first day of Gigmas rideshare. That was the very first type of gig that I did. And how I came about this, let's do a little quick story time. I was working security and I was taking Lyft to work. And my Lyft driver actually told me that I could rent a car from Lyft to be able to do Lyft. So as soon as they told me that, I signed up using their code because they were the ones who referred me. So I was like, I gotta give back, gotta pay it forward. So signed up for Lyft. I got a rental car. I forget what type of car it was. I think it was like a Chevy something, Chevy Malibu, one of those. If I get a picture of it or remember, I'll put it here on the screen. But I got in a Chevy, rented that, and I started doing rideshare, and I was doing Lyft. After I got onto Lyft, I ended up getting onto Uber. The pros of me doing Lyft was the fact that I was able to rent a vehicle. So I didn't have my own vehicle, but they allowed me to rent one. So that was one pro. The second pro was that if you met certain requirements, you would bring your rental, you would get like so much off your rental. So the rental was probably like almost $1,000 a month, but whenever you did so many, met so many requirements, it brought it down to like 700 or something like that. You got a crazy amount off. But with that, that's why my goal then was $100 a day, because if I did $100 a day, that means I met the requirements and I was able to get a certain amount off of the rental. So those were the two pros. One, that I was able to rent a vehicle. Two, that they had a bonus program that allowed me to save on the rental itself. And three, it just had amazing promotions. And I love to drive, and at the time I love to be around people, so it was a nice time to just be able to sometimes chat, and some people didn't want to talk with you. So those are going to be the pros of Lyft. The differences with Lyft and Uber was, when I rode in Lyft and Uber, Lyft was just a more pleasant experience than Uber. I didn't have too many issues with Uber, but I did realize that when I drove for Lyft, the people were just friendlier, kinder, nicer. People that drove for Uber were a little bit more grumpy, a little bit more standoffish. Now, this isn't everybody's story, but it was my experience. And so, yeah, that was my first ever gig platform, and it was rideshare. Let me know, have you ever done rideshare, or do you only do other types of gigs? Let us know in the comments below. We can't get the main pro. I now had a vehicle, and so with having a vehicle, it opened up so many doors. I was apprenticing with a cleaning company, so it allowed me to be able to get back and forth to those gigs and do that without having to be picked up and dropped off. And then, like I said, it gave me more independence. That is going to be the #1 pro of Lyft and Uber, is that it gave me independence. It gave me a vehicle that I could drive and get around town on my own. All right, I made it back. I'm here to hop in the car with my roommate, and we're going to the farm. Then we'll come back, have our meeting, and then I'm off to my VHO route. I forgot my water bottle at the gym, so we're on our way to go grab it. These are bags from Perkins Farm. I think it's Perkins Farm or Perkins Orchard. Doesn't say on here. But they have a deal where you can fill up this bag for $25 with all the produce that you can get in here. My water bottle. All right, I got my water bottle back, and I have so many of these bags. I'm not about to get $75 worth of produce, but I want to actually recycle them. I try to take the same bag back until the handle breaks. So I'm going to recycle the 2 of them and use the 3rd one. But now I'm just gonna chill out here at the gym while I wait for my roommate. Let's be productive. Just remember, I never finished my devotional earlier because today has been kind of go. Even though I prepared last night, there were so many changes, and I'm in a little bit of a time crunch because I'm trying to make sure I get to this VHO route on time, while also making sure that I get to all my other, obligations and things and appointments and stuff like that. So let's finish this devotional. How many songs? Wow. I finally brought these bags so we can recycle them. I figured I'll keep one until the handle breaks off, and then we can get another. Happy Sunday.
We got a great selection for you.
Awesome. Christmas trees. Cause these some big old trees. Well, these, I can smell it. Yeah, sometimes like Douglas fir or somebody is ones that smell real nice.
Hey, on the day that we catch brushes on the trees.
Know which trees smell like the most of pine? Like the type of tree?
The strongest scent, I guess.
Yeah.
I've only dealt with Fraser firs.
Fraser firs?
The trees that we have here.
All those are Fraser firs? Awesome. Okay, cool. Grapes today. We are on our way to this VHO route, and I just came out of an amazing I'm gonna say meeting, but an amazing meeting where I was setting goals for December, which we've already done this here, so it was right in alignment with that. I'm a little bit sad though because I did not get to complete it out. I have about 7 minutes left of that training, so I'm going to finish that at the end is 11:20 and I have 15 minutes and 12 miles to get over to the VHO warehouse. I'm gonna get there right at 11:35, so we need to shave off a couple minutes so we make sure we get here in time to check in for the route. So I gotta focus on this drive. We made it! It is 11:35. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but thank God we did. Okay, so the $1 million question is, why am I doing a VHO route? After yesterday and the day before that and the catastrophe that was associated with VHO, why am I not focused on doing roadie? The reason why is because today is Sunday. It is typically a day that I do not work, but it is also the last day for me in the work week. And it's December 1st, so I want to end November strong and start off December strong as well. So that is why I am working today. And even though we're turning over a new leaf and we'll be focused on roadie from here on out, and VHO will be a more in-between thing, I wanted to go ahead and get this last VHO route done. I knew I had some other things, as you saw today, going to go grocery shopping and all that other stuff. And so this will probably be the only thing I do today. I will look at roadie. I will check it out, and we may tap in for that. But as I mentioned before, sometimes old habits are hard to let go of. But like I said, this will go on the paycheck that I will get for VHO. So I wanted to kind of fluff up that VHO paycheck, so when it comes in, it's a decent amount, and I'll get that on Wednesday, which I'll be able to use towards rent and all that other kind of stuff. Whereas with roadie, I can do instant payout, but it costs me $1.99 to do that, which is not the end of the world for that, but I want to get every single penny that I'm earning. And that payout for roadie, I still don't know the dates and when it comes out yet, so that's another reason why I will be focusing on it. So starting Tuesday, which is the start of my week, that's when we'll be focused on roadie. The reason why I'm doing VHO right now is because it is the end of a cycle. It just happens to be on December 1st, but I will be all the money from the last week of November. I will get that money in December, so I'll be starting at 5% savings challenge as well. So there's so many things that you can be involved in the month of December. So many reasons to tune in and tap into the channel. So let's list them off. Number one is Gigmas. So we're going to be talking about the pros and the differences of all the gig platforms that I worked. So every single day you'll get a segment of the vlog will be Gigmas. Number two, we're going to be walking for 10 minutes every day. So whenever you watch these videos in the month of December, or the videos that I'm recording in the month of December, I want you to make sure that you are on a walk, and the videos will be at least 10 minutes, so you'll be able to get your walk in. So that's number two. And then number three is we'll be focused on roadie and figuring out how that platform works and how I can work it into my natural way of using these gig apps to help get me to the next level in financial freedom and flexibility and things like that. So those are three reasons already. There's going to be plenty more as the month goes on, but that's going to be the end of the video for right now. And if it is the end of the video and there's no more clips, remember that you have the ability to choose to live with abundant joy every single day. All you got to do is make that choice. While we wait for us to get this route, let's open this package we got. I think it is the tripod. My box cutter. Yay! So remember I showed you that we have the hot chocolate for client appreciation bags. These are the thank you stickers that will go on them, and it says thank you for supporting our small business. And then I have these little baggies here. This will be filled with the hot chocolate, candy cane, a nice little paper, and a holiday coupon, or a pay it forward coupon, where in the card they can buy their own cleaning, or you can full on pay for a cleaning, and then we will pay it forward to a family that is low income or less fortunate, or just doesn't have the funds, or you can choose exactly who you want it to go to yourself. So these are going to be those bags, and we in that word, so these are some Bible markers, and the tripod. Ta-da! It is the tripod. So it's gonna take me some time to get used to how to use the gimbal, so I'm going to be sticking to the tripod. This thing gets super big, but yeah, that's all the gadgets. I still have some more stuff coming in from this holiday sale season. Came with another little phone mount. I love getting these because some things they don't work very well and others they do, so I think this is going to be a good one. It has a nice thick it's nice and thick, and so whenever my case is kind of thick, so that'll be helpful. And then this is another little piece to it. But yeah, I'm going to be using the tripod because that's a much simpler learning curve, as I'm about to be doing different things like going to the gym, and I can't hold the phone, so this is going to be amazing. And then the gimbal, I'm going to let the gimbal be for more scenic times, so I'll probably use the gimbal whenever I am not working, and that'll be like on Sundays and Mondays where I'm doing more chill, relax things. So we are well on our way. Preparation is key. Make sure you have systems in place. Make sure that you are disciplined. Make sure that you are dedicated to your craft, and make sure you are prepared for all the things that you want to do. That's it. Maybe I'll see you at the pickup. It's currently 11:45. We'll see how long it takes me to get up there. Look at this line. Woo! So many people in this line. So hopefully I'll get my route soon and I could be done. This VHO route is scheduled to be complete in 3.5 hours. So technically, if my route was supposed to be picked up at 11, 12, 1, 2, 30 is when it should be done. But we don't know because I haven't even got it yet. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 12 cars in front of me. So I'm going to scoot on along the way. Again, if I do some roadie today, I'll come back when I do roadie, but I'm not going to show you this VHO route because I'm not an advocate for the platform. Just going to be honest. So if I do some roadie later on, I'll tap back in. If not, I'll see y'all in the next video. Just finished scanning the route. Now we got to load up. All right, we are off. We got everything loaded up, but I gotta pee. Boom, boom, boom. All right, it's official. We on the road. The first stop is 4 minutes away, so we gonna work the route the way they say work the route today. We're getting going. It is officially 12:37. Let's see how long this route actually takes. All right, I'm gonna try to get through this route off some popcorn and water, because usually if I get hungry I will stop and get food, but I really want to clock this route and see if it takes me 3 hours or 3.5 hours. Here we go again. I'm always out here challenging myself, challenging these apps, and I just picked up a fetch route. So that route starts at 4 p.m. This route is supposed to end at 3 p.m. It's currently 1:19. Let's see if we get it done. To God be the glory. All right. It has been 2 hours since I started this route, and technically I should have 1 hour to go. Let's see about it. So I am officially halfway through the route, and it's already been 2 hours. So hopefully that means that the next half of the route is back to back. It's kind of showing that this next delivery location is only 1 minute away. before it had been like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 3 minutes, and now it's dwindling down. So hopefully that means they're back to back to back. We'll see in the end if we actually finish the route within 3 hours. Oh my soul. Can I get a medium fry, no salt? Anything else? As you can see,
GPS signal lost.
I didn't make it. I'm getting a little bit hungry, and because I have that next route right after this, I decided to go ahead and stop here at McDonald's. Not the best choice, but I do always get fries, no salt, and this time I got a filet of chicken. And yeah, I just need to get some quick fuel in me, and this is 2 minutes from my delivery. I actually was passing by it, so I was like, let me pop in real quick, fast food, get in, get out, and get back to the deliveries.
Can you do me a favor and pull to number 1 right there? We'll bring it out to you.
All right, thank you. It is 2:55, so 3 o'clock is when VHO said that the route was supposed to be done, according to my pickup being at 11:30, and it was supposed to take me 3.5 hours. So technically, based on what I've done, I've worked for 2 hours now, and so I should have an hour and a half left. So I should get done right at 4. The beauty of everything is that I am down the street from my next pickup. So if anything, I'll go pick up my fetch route and then complete out this route, because they're all right here in this close vicinity, and then I'll work on my VHO route. So we'll see how it all works out. We already know did not make the deadline per usual with VHO. We're gonna see how much extra time it takes. Right now I have spent 2 minutes of the time. That's how long I've been recording this. I paused it a few times, so we're gonna say 5 minutes total, and I'm still waiting on them to bring my food. I'm probably gonna get right back on the road at 3 o'clock. It's 2:57. I'll tap back in when I'm back on the road, and that means I'll clock back into the timing that it's taking me to do the VHO route. God bless this food. It'll be nourishing to my body. It'll give me the energy that I need to complete out this route. Let's get done. It is on the dot 3:01, so I'm getting right back to it. We'll see how long the rest of the route takes me. See you in the end. All right. I have made an executive decision, and I'm on delivery number 26. I just delivered, so I have 12 more deliveries to go. So I've made the executive decision to go to the last delivery now and work my way back down. Number one, the last delivery is only 6 minutes away, even though the map makes it look so much further. And if I do it that way, then I will end closer to my pickup for fetch. That way I can completely finish this VHO route without a break in between it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reach out to customer service. It is 3:30 on the dot, and I usually try to be heading towards my delivery 30 minutes prior to fetch, simply because fetch, if the order is ready, they will allow you to go ahead, load up, and go. But since I'm still working on this delivery here with VHO, I'm going to do what I told you to do, reverse engineer it, go to my last one, and work my way back so I'm closer, so that where I think I may be getting there right at 4 o'clock or 4:15. It won't be, if I am late, it won't be by much, is what I'm getting at. And it looks like the rest of my deliveries are pretty much in neighborhoods, so I haven't been going to too many apartments, and if I have been going to apartments, it's been pretty swift and things like that. So let's see how we can do this. I want to get done at the latest 4 o'clock. That way I'm like 5, maybe 10 minutes away from the warehouse to pick up. But let me go ahead and warn them, just in case I'm late, that I will be a few minutes late. All right, daily recap. I just finished up my fetch route, just like that, quick in and out. It took about 1 hour, but they gave me a 3-hour block to complete it. And I showed up late to pick it up. I was about 30 minutes late to pick it up. And like I said, right now it is 6:14 and I have completed the route. Got paid $60 for that route. Now, normally the route is $51, but when it's a last minute route drop, or somebody hasn't picked up that route, they will add an additional couple of dollars. So they added $9 to make it $60 in an hour. I'm not gonna be mad at that at all. That's about the rate I make whenever I do cleaning and organizing gigs. Specifically organizing gigs, it's $60 an hour plus, depending on what the project is. So I am a-okay with this fetch order today. What I'm not a-okay with was that VHO order, and that's why that was the last VHO order that I will do. Specifically, that's the last VHO order that I will prioritize over any other gig platform. I'm not even done with it. I had a missed delivery, so I got to go back to that address, figure out where the customer's house actually is. But that's it for this one. As you see, the street lights are on. It's nighttime. I'm going home after this. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video.